Sometimes I get really inspired, and I'm inspired right now to say one thing. When you are trying to, rally a cause when it comes to useless and pointless things like trying to get a release of a video game, it doesn't help when somebody says, well, you can get that game. All right, perfect. I'm just going to explain my cause that I'm trying to rally support for. And it's been a long time coming. A lot of people wonder why there are Western releases withheld from Nintendo releases. So I'm trying to find the proper hashtag or whatever, make a video, just asking a simple question. If Square Enix can release the old Dragon Quest / Dragon Warrior games on mobile platforms, why have they skipped the initial platform that it came from, i.e. the Virtual Console? The Virtual Console, in its first form, existed on the Wii. I think this was all the way back to 2006. In 2006, they added tons of games to the Wii Virtual Console. A lot of those games, if you're not aware, if you link your Wii shop to your Wii U eShop, you can get a discount if they are in the Wii U Virtual Console to put them on your hard drive or system memory. So when the games do not exist in either form, my rally is to try to find out if there's a way we can petition for them, ask for them. Who do we talk to? With the wonderful, amazing internet and videos and Twitter and hashtags and all these other things that just can't ever get the light of day unless they've got hundreds of followers and retweets and views and all kinds of stuff. I'm asking very simply for people to not comment, you can get the Dragon Warrior remakes on mobile platforms, or, they already remade those games on the Game Boy Color, which I own. And, Dragon Warrior 4, Dragon Quest 4 was already remade on on the DS. I have that as well. My point is I am trying to get all of my favorite old Virtual Console releases, original games releases on one digital location, one platform. If they all are made to be stored in the Wii U before the next console comes out, all I want is to have them all in one place. So having them on 3DS and not putting them on the Wii U Virtual Console is annoying. Having, DS carts that never make their way to Virtual Console is annoying. Having games completely skipped like Dragon Warrior 1, 2, 3, and 4 from the Wii Virtual Console, 3DS Virtual Console, and Wii U Virtual Console, it's very frustrating. So all I'm asking is that people stop replying to a request for this to be added to the Virtual Console by telling me that they exist on Game Boy Color. I have that. And that you can still get the whatever. You might as well be telling me that, you can get the ROM. you can get the emulator version, which I know. But these games have sold hundreds of millions of copies worldwide in their past releases, and some of their re-releases have done pretty well. But the fact that the most recent remake in North America of the Dragon Warrior series is back on a Game Boy Color, and I'm worried that my battery on the cartridge itself is going to die, and I'm going to lose either the game itself or, just my save files. I'm trying to get them legally digitally. So please, if you're interested in the Dragon Quest series being released on the eShop Virtual Console in North America, just, like or retweet or whatever. I'm trying to find a really good hashtag. I tried hashtag Dragon Quest West, and I have been reiterating, come to North America, region free VC, which, at this point, I'd just be glad to get, region unlocked virtual console titles that I already know exist in Japan, and some of which in Japan and Europe and not the Americas. So I don't know what else to say other than just, if you're interested, retweet. Don't tell me that you can get them other ways, because I know. I could always just go on eBay and get the old Nintendo cartridges if I really wanted them, but I'm trying to get them legally, digitally, all in one place. They're all on a hard drive, and they're all in my system memory in one place. That's interesting to me. It's very much like the Netflix of my games. I'd like to catalog them all and say I have them all in a digital library. All the games that I want to play, all the Zeldas, all the Marios, and Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. So, retweet and go to Square Enix USA and tell them you want Dragon Quest on the original console that it was made for, on Virtual Console. Don't skip Nintendo. You can get it on Google Play. I think iOS has them also. Just put them on the Virtual Console. You could not lose money by just rebranding the game in the Virtual Console. This was the system you made them for initially, so just put them on the Virtual Console. Game Boy Color remakes, the original NES carts, just find a way to put them on the Virtual Console. Thank you. I don't even think that this is going to work, and I know that there is a way to edit two videos together to make them one, and that's really what I wanted to do. I realized shortly after, I remembered a video that I saw many, many years ago, all the way back in 2011, many, many years ago, which is getting crazy to think how fast time passes. I just wanted to add that I put a link in the description that I'm checking to make sure it works, and I'm trying to figure out if it does work. But anyway, Andrew Eisen made a video asking Nintendo, much better than I, asking Nintendo, why don't you want my money? And this was back before the Wii U even existed, and I realized that the same thing has happened so many times that it's obviously part of the business model. For some bizarre reason, it is part of the business model. So please, check out the video of him asking Nintendo directly for releases, North American releases, that have never seen the light of day. And the main arguments are still the same. Of the 40 titles that he mentioned at the time, some of them finally did make North American releases and sold better in North America. But some of them still never even made a blink on the North American radar. But when he was talking about the 43 titles that sold better in North America, I realized that there were a few that I could add to the list. That I've checked on VG charts, which I know is not all the best, but it's the only thing that I can refer to other than Wikipedia. When I look at the Zero Mission Metroid title that made it into every region except, oh God, I didn't want to go that long. Okay, so I'm trying to splice this to the other one, stay under 15 minutes, and so please also watch that video, and if there's any way that you can just hashtag Dragon Quest West, just talk to Square Enix, but watch that video, because I think it's the explanation of the frustrating problem that we have. And this is coming from a Nintendo fan who likes Nintendo stuff and just wants to have the Virtual Console games all in one place. That's what I'm asking, and I realized as I was watching my part, maybe there's a way to edit these two together, which I'd like to do, and also to say that the original console that these titles came out that I'm asking about are the NES. You skipped all of the NES. The way to get titles on the NES is to get them on a Virtual Console, the eShop, Nintendo eShop. put them together so we can have our Nintendo library all in one place.